worshipper as I watch your face. When it's done and it's time, and screaming out your name. I set fire to the rain, and I go into the face. When it's time, it's time, screaming out your name. Oh. Hey Tushar. So apparently I started a bunch of drama on Twitter. So this is what we are going to discuss today. But first, yes, Madhur, title context. Yeah, you will find out. I'm really early AF today. Yes, and you are in for so much drama. Hey, Danaramu, you are in for so much drama as well. Title context, you will hear about it. And I don't know if it comforts you or whatever that I am sitting down today for the stream. So it is still 4 minutes, now 3 minutes until it is 12 afternoon. Then we can get into the video. Kal dekha maine Twitter. Yes, you did. I know. Porque. What does porque mean, bro? So we're gonna wait for 3 minutes. So if you are watching this stream at a later time, you may want to seek forward a little bit before we get into the meat potatoes of why we are here and the GSoC drama that I started, apparently. Oh, so how's been going all? Don't I love my favorite tech drama channel? I love it. Thank you, Shashwat. Sid bhai, aap kaise ho? I would say I'm hanging around. I would say I'm sort of in a limbo state right now, given the events of last night that has happened, that I found out after I woke up today. So I'm kind of I'm in disbelief, I'm somewhat happy, I'm all over the place. It's going well. आपकी आईडी भी मेंशन कर दी उन्होंने. Yes, I know. He did. Just grinding for my final exams. Oh, nice, bro. Got math tomorrow. Then, Sadiq, I would say turn off the stream, bro. Turn off the stream. I mean, I'm only saying this for your benefit, for your own good. Please don't watch this drama that is going on here, because it will distract you from your math exam tomorrow. Please don't do this to me. So anyway, 11:58, 2 minutes to go. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, lol. Yeah, please, Sadiq. I will see you tomorrow after you're done with your math exam. Yeah. Hey, Doofus. I know you are you the fake Doofus or are you the original Doofus? Best of luck, bro. Yes, W's in the chat for Sadiq for making the good decision to walk away. $11:59. Hey, Dannaramu, how you doing, bro? All right. So then let's get into the meat potatoes of this. So I'm gonna go to Vishnu Shauryan's right here. So apparently there is somebody that messaged this guy Lee Calcote and was like, "तू साले बीप के बीच बीप मरेगा किसी दिन बीप जैसे तू लोगों के साथ कर रहा है एक दिन तेरी बीप में गरम डंडा घुसेगा बीप जंजर कहीं के बीप." So this guy abused the shit out of Lee Calcote, who's a technologist, entrepreneur, advisor, author. I mean, can you add even more accolades? Please do. So he did that. And I saw this and I didn't think much of it when it initially started, but then I found out that it is now circulating around Twitter and LinkedIn and all, because apparently this guy Lee Calcott, he loves both of these platforms. So he did parallel posts on both places, and in both places it kind of went a little bit viral. So then it started floating around. So I saw it finally, and if we come down here in my notifications, then I said something which is initially, there you go. Oh, sorry. So May 9th, 2:48 p.m. right here. You can see my first message right here, which is May 9th, 2:47 p.m. Now the reason that I'm showing you this timestamp is that you can have a timeline in your head. So 2 days ago in the afternoon when I saw it and blowing up and all, because this post has gotten like 780,000 views and all. So then I was like, I have to say something. Are they from DTU? I don't know. I don't know what even DTU is. मैंने आपको react करने बोला है. Lee was employer of that person too, and he has spoken about GSoC thing on his latest live stream, second half top. Okay, I don't know, Madhur. It's all connected. Can you send that link onto my Discord server, Madhur? So I will check it out after this one. Hey, server ghost. Hey, Sitabjo. Literally thought I had to change my name. No, I'm the real one. W move. Learning Golang these days and some distributed systems. Good for you, Sleepy Bungie. Okay. So 2 days ago at 3 p.m. my time, I was like, we are all allowed to let our frustrations out. Most of the times when kids send messages out like this, they don't expect it to be seen by the recipient. While I don't condone this type of behavior myself, I can't deny the fact that you sabotaged his career, not he himself. And this is where, and some got banned from GSoC. I'm out of loop, been a long time. We are starting, just now starting, hold on, you will understand. So this guy who abused the hell out of Lee Calcott, I saw that and I'm like, is this not the same thing with India's Got Talent, Got Latent, when Samir Raina was charged for doing jokes and all? Like, yes, what he said is objectively wrong. You should not abuse somebody on the internet just for the heck of it, or just for whatever reason. But I saw it as a complete overreaction on Lee's part, where he took it and exposed his LinkedIn, his GitHub, his every social link out there. And not only that, he also didn't blur out the name and the face, which we can see right here, which at this point it doesn't matter if I do it because the damage has been done. So I don't anymore feel like censoring it out myself. So he did this to him. And I felt that it was completely unfair that this guy got the treatment that he did. Because if you notice the DM, this right here, there is no response from Lee. And as a content creator myself, and being in a position where people throw their comments at me, and Lee Calcott being on the same position as he himself, somewhat he's like GSoC head or something, I don't know, but he's above, like he's involved with the GSoC community and all. So I started looking at it from the same perspective. Like, surely he knows how to handle hate comments and all when it gets thrown at him. But he didn't respond to it. He just took the screenshot, took the name and face of this guy and just made it viral, which I felt is not right. You don't get to do that. So, being a content creator myself, I do get my share of hate messages as well. And you know what I do at that point? I deal with them in the DM itself. If I have to swear at them, I swear at them. But I make sure that this doesn't escape that DM part. What happens in the DM stays in the DM. But this is a complete different scenario that I saw. And that's what I spoke up against 2 days ago. So I said, not only you didn't blur his face and name, you also made their GitHub public, which is of course now taken down. You threw him onto the internet to be ridiculed by. Is that not too much of an overreaction on your part? Ask yourself. Which is I did, and this is why I'm comparing India's Got Latent with this type of scenario. What Apurva said was wrong, but it was criticized that the media is overinflating it a little bit too much. Same thing happening here. You could have warned the guy, and now I'm talking to Lee, you could have warned the guy in the DM to ask for an apology or to get an apology from him, otherwise he will get doxxed. How you reacted to the scenario where you saw the hate message and you instantly went like, I gotta share this on Twitter and LinkedIn and all. No, that's not how this works. You could have said to him that I will get you banned from GSoC and all if you don't apologize to me right here and right now, which I'm sure he would have. I'm sure he would have. Because given the emotional outburst that he had, we don't put people on guillotines for that. We just don't do it. An emotional outburst is not illegal. Throwing sweat at somebody, it's unethical, but it's not something to be alarmed by. The sirens don't need to go off instantly. There is a way to handle this like a mature adult, which you didn't show it. You instantly took his face and name and put it out there for the internet and be like, yes, the internet, eat him up now. And of course, all the people started apologizing to him. I don't know what for. Is this your day one on the internet where somebody was mean to you? And started apologizing to him and being like, nah, this is why we get banned and all. And I was like, fine, let it be. But then I said, I've had my share of these type of messages thrown at me, but I replied to them then and there and get over it. I don't choose to ridicule their name and face on the internet. You essentially threw too much at a guy who let his anger out. And that's what I did. On my YouTube channel, I have also let my anger out. Did anything happen? No, because I feel like the world is reasonable enough that it knows that some people, they freak out every once in a while and they become a little bit unreasonable. But we don't cancel people, not cancel people, but we don't throw people out on the internet to be ridiculed by. That's how it works. So then what happened? So 2 days ago when this happened, 3 p.m. You can see May 9th, 2:50 p.m. my time, I did this. And obviously no response from Lee. He just completely ignored all of these 3 messages from me. So then I started thinking about the guy, and it kind of hurt me thinking about Shivansh, the guy right here. And I just could not get over it. So I started thinking about sending him a DM to Lee Calcott. And I was like, will he take the screenshot and he will post it on his timeline? Because I already saw his behavior once. So it wasn't too much of a stretch to think that he will do the same thing to me. So I did. I sent him this message and I said, okay, right here. Yeah, I hope you can see it. Okay, first of all, I am ignoring chat a little bit. Sorry about that. I will get to the chat one second, but yeah, I have to talk about this. I hope you realize that you destroyed that kid's image and online presence. You choose to put his face and name out there when you could have dealt with him in DMs. Pathetic behavior from you. I said this, and I said this with the complete assumption that this is gonna go on his timeline and he's not gonna respond to me in DMs, which obviously he didn't, and it ended up everywhere. This is where I found it funny that I predicted it, that is there a chance he will do it, and he did do it. He didn't talk to me on DMs. And it just blew my mind over how many people are just waiting around to hate on me. Oh, I forgot to explain you one other thing, the timing. So messages, you can see that this was yesterday 8:11 a.m. right here. Yesterday 8:11 a.m. my 8:11 a.m. And given that you can know that this guy is from the Western countries and all, there is a 10 to 12 hour time difference. So I sent this to him 8:11 a.m. after messaging him the previous day at 3 p.m. During that time, only one threat was out there, which was from Shivansh. And no, the follow-up threat didn't come through just yet. So I woke up the next day, I still wasn't able to get that image out of my head. So I messaged him that. And I was like, now I feel at ease. So 8:11 a.m. I did this, and after like 10 a.m. or 12 afternoon or 2 p.m. it started floating around that a follow-up threat has been posted where somebody else is threatening death threats, basically, whatever. I mean, I will hire a hitman to take you out and all of that. Don't take these threats lightly and all. So I saw it, and I didn't say anything because I was working in the afternoon, obviously. So Then in the evening, I said this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? One second. Here we go. So May 10th, 7:45 p.m. This was yesterday, about 8 p.m. I said, I defended the guy. Oh, first of all, let me show you the original post. I have enough connections and money to hire a hitman in your country from the dark web. I won't be shocked if Indians get banned from GSoC too. And I saw this and I was like, this is a clear reference to the second threat that was posted. So I was like, I defended the guy who initiated the abuse, but I can't defend the second guy escalating it. There is a line that you don't cross. I literally said this so that I don't have to sit here and explain to you that I know the difference between a mean words and a literal death threat. I said this at 8 p.m. Now, sorry, 7:45 p.m. Now keep this in mind. When Lee Calcott's message was posted, and let me show you when he posted his message. Right here. May 10th. Where is it? Here you go. May 10th, 10:15 p.m. 7:45 p.m. I was on another thread saying that I can't defend the second guy posting the follow-up threat of death threats and whatever. And 2 hours after that, he made it a connection that I am defending both the first guy Shivansh and the second guy Sudhanshu. This is where the misunderstanding happened. When I said this, you can see on his timeline as well. It says yesterday 4:27 a.m. It means 4:30 a.m. in his time zone when he was most likely sleeping around. That's when he received the text. And when he posted it, I don't know what the equivalent time zone difference is. By that time, the second threat had already come out. And that's when he made the connection that I said this, therefore I am capturing the first threat and the second threat both in the same sentence. And I did this. And I sent him this, here you go. You destroyed that kid's online presence and image. I hope you realize it and start overreacting like a moron next time somebody throws some mean words at you. Notice that I say mean words. Now if I have to sit here and explain to you that mean words and death threats, they are the same thing, then I feel like I failed all of you. All of the videos that I have made, that they were all for nothing. I taught you nothing. You might as well just unsubscribe and walk away from me. Unfollow me on Twitter, unfollow me everywhere and just walk away. I failed completely. I will carry the fight without you. I don't care. I literally said mean words. There's a difference between mean words and death threats. Can't believe that I have to sit here and explain it. And you know what the funniest thing was? The funniest thing in all of this was I was waiting around for that one comment. I mean, it went on Reddit, it went on LinkedIn, and it went on Twitter. 3 platforms. I have seen my message circle around. I was waiting for that one comment that says that, hey, maybe there is something missing here. Maybe we don't have the full picture just yet. Maybe there is some ambiguity in the messages that Sid sent over. We should wait to hear from him, given that he is a social media influencer and he is active on these platforms very much. I was waiting for one comment, and believe me, I was. All of the hate comments that started flowing my way. Somebody saying I have the emotional range of a concrete wall. Somebody saying that please help me find this guy. I will fuck him up. On Reddit, I saw one comment. Then somebody said my YouTube channel died when Prime reacted. I was fine with all of those comments. I was completely fine. I was like, I'm not gonna flip out. I'm not gonna freak out. This is how the internet is. I mean, people on the internet, they don't usually wait for the full picture to come out. They usually act on instinct, and whatever half-assed picture that they have, they just make it as the final decision, and they just go off of that. And I was completely fine with that. Completely fine. If I had seen just one message where somebody had said, maybe let's wait to hear from him, I would have been completely happy. I would have been on the moon at that point, that I at least succeeded in implanting this thought that maybe you should wait for the whole message to come out, the whole picture to come out from my side as well. But that did not happen. All across the board, 100% it was hatred. 100%. And given that we we are web developers and we implement this very thing called created at timestamps. That's what I'm using to defend my statements. Yes, Doofus, I get what you are saying. People don't make the difference here. Like you can see all of these comments, it's just straight up hate, straight up. So, and also Lee, now I'm talking to you. I feel like you don't belong in Google or whatever. Somebody should look into your emotional ranges and your behavior in the workplace. Because if this is the power trip that you get, where you don't wish to talk to people one-on-one, if you're too pussy to do that, and you would rather just take the screenshot and send it over to the internet to be ridiculed by, I don't feel like you belong on the internet. Don't tell me that you have worked in Google, which is basically a web development company most of the time, and is internet based, that I have to explain to you that sometimes people are mean over the internet unreasonably. And in those cases, we talk to them one-on-one. We don't choose to throw them out and completely destroy their face and name and LinkedIn profile and GitHub profiles and all that, just because somebody had an emotional outburst. I'm still willing to die on this hill that I defend Shivansh for what he did. For the initial threat, I mean, not threat, initial abuse. The follow-up threat is something that I can't defend, and I won't be defending that. That is way over the line, and I said this in the other thread that I just showed you 2 hours before you decided to make me public. Where is it? There you go. I literally said there is a line that you don't cross. 7:45 p.m. I did this. This is the power trip that people like him have, that where they think that they are that they are some in place of some authority and all. Therefore, even one word, if it gets said against them, they will just take the face and name and they will just blast it out there. Do you really think? And now I'm asking the chat. And I'm now asking the chat, do you really think that I'm so stupid and I'm so brain dead that I will literally go to my messages and sorry, this is the profile that I used to send that message, which literally carries my name, my YouTube handle, Sid the IT guy, and my face. And you would think that I would say something like that. I would defend a rape threat or a death threat to somebody in DMs, while fully knowing that there is a threat that that message will get leaked. It must mean that you think that I am that kind of stupid, that I am willing to sabotage my entire career and entire image that I have built up over the years. I don't have two brain cells working in here that I would stop and think what I'm about to do. It's just funny to me. I know people are here who are defending me, and I'm not asking you to go to Twitter and start bullshitting once again, because apparently that can backfire as well. Somebody can take this live stream and be like, oh, look at Sid, he wants now warriors on his side. No, I don't. No, I just don't. Even if all of you decide to walk away from me, I'm still fine. I'll carry the fight by myself. But yeah, do a ceasefire. Ah, fuck you. Not gonna. Because what's unfair is unfair. If I had been wrong, I would have seen it. I would have made sense of the situation. I would have seen it from all angles, and then I would have come to the conclusion that yeah, I am wrong. But nah, not gonna do that. I don't feel in the slightest of way that I did anything wrong. Whether it's sending the DM, whether it is doing this live stream, none of that. You can't convince me. You just can't. Because unlike you, the people of Twitter, the people that act on instinct, I work with a brain. And I did see it from all angles. Let me throw another angle at you. I could have chosen to not do this live stream at all. I could have been like, just stay silent, let couple weeks go by, everybody will forget. Trust me, that is such a good strategy. Mr. Beast did it. After that, who else did it? Cody Ko did it. Cody Ko had a statutory rape allegation on him, that he slept with a girl who's 17 years old. What did he do? Didn't speak a word about it. He slightly dismantled his company so that Noel Miller gets to run the company, and he just stayed silent for like what, 6 months? And now he's back on YouTube uploading videos as if nothing happened. And that's a sense of your reality, the one who you are watching, the one that the people who are watching this live stream right now. You are acting like you are so offended and something terrible has happened. Our entire deaf community image has gone down the gutter. Reality is, if I just chose to ignore it, then 2 weeks later you will be back at where you were before this drama. Trust me, this is such a good strategy for content creators. Just ignore. But I choose to not ignore it. I have to talk about this. Because what's wrong is wrong. I'm not going to stand for something that is unfair towards me. Somebody got the position at GSoC, now acting like they will fuck around and they will find out. You choose to take somebody's face and name out there and make ridicule at him, and then you think that you are so correct that nobody else in the entire population of India will take offense to that and they will throw an allegation or a threat at you. Like, come on, man, what are you? A kid? 12-year-old? Then I have to teach you the manners of the internet? You don't dox people for such a small thing. Sudhanshu completely deserves to get doxed, given that thing that he did. Shivansh didn't, and I'm willing to die on this hill. Fucking idiots. Fucking bitch, this Lee Calcott. Okay, let's come to the chat. Hey Madhur, K the person's video jiska DTU, what's happening, I sent it to your Discord videos to React channel with timestamp too. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1 second. This is so out of hand. What is even happening in social tech space? What is happening in the social tech space is that people don't want to wait for the complete picture to come out. They just want to act with instinct, and whatever somebody said, it is taken on face value. That's the thing that is happening with tech space. Like, the kid is definitely stupid to do this, but Lee being much older, mature, he should have been more responsible. Obviously, that's what I said. If you spend these type of DMs, then you should be punished. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. The second threat, yes. First, no. No. Bhai, ab kya? Ab to maan liya aapki bhi. Whatever. Do you think he did this to set an example? Because after this post, no other person will DM him a message like this. Or maybe I'm wrong and he will get 10x more messages like this one. I don't know what the motivation was, really. I just don't understand what the motivation is. I am in a position where people say mean words to me. Like, look at this guy, this top 10s. Gaan maar li aapki bhi. Am I freaking out? No. Because there is some sort of psychological thing that I feel it's in play here. That when somebody throws some mean words at you, sometimes they're looking for recognition. That, oh look, this YouTuber just reacted to my mean sentence. It gives them this kind of dopamine hit. And that's the thing that people crave sometimes, and not all the time. So these people in my live stream who are sending me hate messages and all, I don't feel like they completely hate me. I feel like they are here for the hit. That, look at this YouTuber, he read my message and reacted to it. I feel like I have some purpose in life. And maybe that's what happened with Shivansh as well. But it completely got blown way out of proportion when his name and face got put out there. I'm happy I'm not on Twitter. The fuck is even happening here? Yeah, it's people like Lee Calcott that made the place brain dead, you know. GSoC, can you summarize simply what's happening? It's about 100x cohort thing. No, Vaikun, it's not. Bro, you posted this on Reddit. No, I didn't. And I know who did. It's Aditya, somebody named Aditya, who said that I have emotional range of a concrete wall. And he did this on BTech Tards. I think that's the subreddit. And I saw it there and I was like, damn, it kind of went viral. I agree. I saw the same post on Reddit. Yep, galat kiya hai Shivansh ne. No problem, said. Justification. No, bro, the kid chose to destroy his career himself. Lee did what most people do. No. It's not what I would do. First of all, destroying a career. How do I explain this to you? I feel like, Tushar, you are the kind of people that were against Samay Raina and his show when it was getting criticized. Sorry if it hurts you, but I feel like you are one of those kind of people. We don't put people on guillotines just because they had an emotional outburst. It's called being a human. You're not AI robots who will behave the same way, consistent way each and every time. You are allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be freaking out. You're allowed to freak out. And you know what? If I saw that, then it would be a reflection of who I am when I choose to react a certain way on it. It's not you who's in the wrong here. I still feel like I'm adamant on the fact that Lee is wrong here, because it showed us what kind of person Lee is. Not even having a single gut in his intestines to actually talk to the guy and find out what happened. So you got abused by the kid. You could have talked to him that, hey bro, what happened? Why are you so angry at me? And at that point, Shivansh would have been like, sorry, I didn't think that this message would be seen, but I didn't get selected in GSoC and therefore I'm angry. And then he could have gotten feedback from Lee, or Lee could have given him feedback. Give me your profile, give me your ID, I'll check what happened with you, and then some kind of feedback. And it could have ended on very good note. But that's not what happened. That's not what anybody who has 2 brain cells in their head would do. So you saying most people, I imagine you saying most brain dead people would do. LinkedIn is not for raising your angle by message random people. Then what is it for, bro? Just being like, I am excited to announce that I have gotten this certification from this kind of institution. That's what makes LinkedIn cringe. The second somebody decides to be real on LinkedIn, we say something like LinkedIn is not for these type of things. Yes, and this shows how much young people, especially in CSC, bring the coaching JE mentality to software development. Bro got pissed because he lost. That's not a justification of abusing someone. It's not a justification. I agree with you. I'm not justifying Shivansh. But I'm saying that the reaction that happened, that was too much. Understand it, bro. Understand it. Shut the fuck up, boomer. Buy me Miku skin. Software industry in India is becoming the new JE. I mean, yeah. I don't know, just seems like people of our country has just gone mad. It made me hate uni classes and my PS as well. I have this. People should do software for the love of doing it. Agreed. Who is he? Who is Lee? GSoC mentor. Your DM was singular. If you had defended the death threat, then you would have used plural. Do people not even understand English anymore or what? Mean words not equal to death threats. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad. This is what Twitter is really. He is just Elvis Yadav of tech. I like to think that you fool. I like to think that that Google is actually a data mining company, lol. Fuck the Lee, fuck the GSoC. You illiterate. Wahina, I agree with Rico, not the bad word, let's be respectful. Full support, you are finished. Top tennis, ceasefire, yes, said your brain dead, do a ceasefire. Ban Lee Calcott from the internet. Yeah, he should be banned. Based on what he did to that innocent kid, yeah, he should be banned. Bro, what's it, chill, this is not your fight. No, no fight is my fight. None of the fights are my fight, Server Ghost. When I originally made the video, YouTube code was lying to you. I'm not a student. I was not a student back then. It was not a fight for me to jump in, yet I still did. I fight for what is wrong and what is right. Not pick and choose like what is my fight and what's not, you know. Knowing you from all the streams I've watched and interactions, you wouldn't have done it even if it was an alt ID. You know me, and people on this live stream know me, but apparently, yeah, what happened is happened. I have nothing to lose really. I mean, I'm not freaking out about this in any shape or form. I'm not freaking out. I'm just setting the record straight so that there is some record of me justifying what I did. But what about the timing he tweeted the DM? I showed you the timing he tweeted the DM. It was 2 hours after I said that I'm not going to defend the next guy. Bro, I'm not taking sides here, but I feel like this is all very unnecessary. No, this is necessary. Somebody who wants to abuse their power, they needs to be have their ear twisted and be put it back in place. Not worth wasting time on. Lol, what is GSoC? Will this drama affect your work in any way? No, bro, not at all. Not at all. I have nothing to lose. Trust me, I don't have anything to lose. But people need to learn manners, man. Especially Indians, given that cyberbullying is so rampant in this country that not even a martyr's widow is safe from it. There should be no punishment for randomly abusing people in their DMs. I'm not saying that. First of all, you don't get to decide what should be the punishment. You don't get to decide that. If somebody abused you in DMs, you abuse them back. Get over it. Second of all, the best thing that you can do to somebody who's abusing you in DMs, ignore them. Trust me, if they see the seen tag and they still don't have any response, that will flame them up even more. That's a rage bait in on itself. That you saw it and you were like, forget it. I'm not gonna dignify his abusive words and all. That's a very, very good strategy actually. Sometimes I use it as well. No punishment. We are not walking honorable courts, bro. We don't get to decide what should be the punishment. Sometimes when you talk to people, they turn around. Somebody can start off the chat with hating you, but if you talk to them that, hey, what happened? Why are you doing this the way that you're doing this? You can actually turn that hate around into mutual respect. You wouldn't get that because you are in the culture of the internet, just putting everybody up to the guillotine. Instantly, something bad happens. You react on your instinct more than getting the complete context and the information. If people are doxxed for abusing on the internet, then 90% of the people using the internet would be doxxed. LMFAO. I agree with Sir. I feel like I have to disagree with Sid. Nah, disagree all you want, bro. But I'm dying on this hill. GSoC is already doomed by Indians who love making every damn thing change into JE, thanks to all those Bhaiya Didi YouTubers. I mean, they are to be blamed here. The over glorification of a program or something like that can result in the competition going up and the stakes going up. It can happen. I support Samirana. See, now this is mixed signals, Tushar. You are sending me mixed signals. Or it seems like you're not understanding what I'm really saying here. Can you imagine the implications? Suppose this Lee was a female, you himself would defend him. Oh, Tushar, I'm so disappointed in you, bro. This is super disappointing. Hey, Striver, doing good, bro. Abuses are just a norm on the internet. 90% of the internet is filled with people who abuse, death, and so deserve to be doxxed and punished. How long is it like you to not understand it? Yes, Drax, yes. Two completely different things, said bro. No, it isn't. Hey, Cadbury Bubblegum. A lot of these tech content creators rely on their job posting to show that they are great, but they aren't that great. If they were, they would not need to be active on Twitter all day. I mean, these are two different things, I would say. Somebody can choose to be active on Twitter all day and have a good position at a job. I don't feel these two things are correlated so strongly. There is loose relation, yes, but not so strong. LinkedIn is corporate brain, I'd speak. What did you send, Cadbury Bubblegum? Please tell me. Supposed to babysit a potty mouth guy. Because we don't judge people on the first interaction. There is a phrase that says, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm telling you, Server Ghost, you will not understand it. You won't understand it because you work off of instincts. Somebody abused you, bad person, never talk to them again. Never try to understand the core underlying issue. You are that kind of person. Accept it. भाई आपको पता तो है बाहर का कैंसिल कल्चर उनको फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता किसी से हम इंडियंस अच्छा 1 सेकेंड ओके हम इंडियंस के कल्चर में है फॉरगिव करना एक्सेट्रा वो सब तो मतलब ही रहते हैं कितने टाइम से ये सब हो रहा है maybe it is the culture, it is a culture thing, but still I found so many Indians in that chat, in that comment section, and one of the most disappointed people is Shubh. Holy shit, I did not expect Shubh to be this influencer dick sucking of a person that he turned out to be, how I saw him on Twitter. No backbone, no spine, no stand, nothing. Just take everything at face value and just go off of that. It's about electronic arts. Oh, okay. Mad Lad Madhur has sent a video to me on videos to react, and he has very sincerely asked me to react on it. So I feel like I would have to do that first. Sorry, Cadbury Bubblegum. Layoffs in EA. Oh, yeah. In India, you only see software development as a gold mine, but no one ready to go in research in this field. Okay, Deepak, this is not relevant to the chat, but anyway. If people were to react to every abuse they receive on the net, it would be so over. I get abuses and I do abuse quite a few people. Doesn't mean people should be dogs. See, you get it. Oh, get over yourself, dumbass. Indians are not only cultural forgiveness. Stop painting West as some money grubbing, no trad values culture. In fact, it's more than that. Yeah, obviously, Server Ghost. Our BTech TAT members are losing their minds. The kid is not innocent, period. No, he is. He is. It's a good thing that guns are banned in India. Otherwise, your first instinct would have been to, deal with the guy in a sense. The kid is innocent. Shivansh, if you are watching this live stream, you should know that I stand with you, bro. You didn't do anything wrong. Data mining was a thing even before Google went online, bro. Sorry to say, but you're betting on the wrong horse, man. Kid needs to learn how to be professional. That's one thing. He does need to learn that. But we can't judge a person just on the one act that they committed. That's unfair. That's very unfair. People are not flowcharts. People are not algorithms. People are not if-else conditions. You cannot be like, if abused, therefore a bad person. If did not abuse, therefore a good person. That's not how it happens. Humans are not algorithms and flowcharts. Dumbass. Sid would have supported Lee, no matter the gender, if he had blurred that kid's profile and username. Exactly. Oh, Shino meme, you are the goat here in this chat. I would have defended Lee if the name and the face was blurred out. I have no respect for people who behave this way on the internet, who think to take so much freedom to abuse somebody like that. I have no respect for them, but blur out their name and face so that the original guy sees it and they think that they escaped it very narrowly, being like, I could have been doxxed on the internet, but I didn't, so next time I'm not going to behave this way. Some people do research, bro. Not everyone is there for the fact checks. Some do love CS in particular niche for the sake of it, not just money, but you are yourself deciding what Lee should have done. Of course, I agree he could have handled it better, Lee guy, but why are we pinning him only? Blame is to be shared both parties, more onto the kid. Not more onto the kid, 30-70. I do 30-70 blame shift here. Anything is fine, lol this female angle, what the hell. Yeah, I mean, hey Hiru, you are kind of late here, so you may want to seek back 38 minutes and then you would find out what happened. Just had to blur the username and the profile pic of the guy could have made the point he wanted to in general. He must be fun at parties with how dumb you are. Tushar, you really are not coming out so well with this argument. I don't know about gender, but it would have changed many people's perspective. Many people, but not mine. Not mine. Imagine pick up one student and exposing them pure power tripping. Yeah. Saying no, it isn't, won't change the fact, lol. He should be shamed, the kid, is what I'm saying. भाई हुआ क्या है थोड़ा small context दे दो. Arindam, please seek back 38 minutes, 39 minutes, then you will understand what happened. But we do judge it. Also, there is a phrase, first impression is last impression. Abusing in DMs, I know. Lol, what the fuck, you don't know me, Sid. You're being a hypocrite right now. Doing the same thing, Elma, bro, what? First impression. Hitler's first impression was an artist. That was funny. I feel like best that kid could do is apologize and repair his face value, which it wouldn't be needed if Lee had chosen to act a little better and responsibly. But the damage is done though. Yeah. There are two ones. One old sent 3 days ago, one related to GSoC thing. I'm reacting to react to the GSoC stream first. Okay, 1 second. Let me see. 126.01. Let me get my earphones. 1 second, I'll be back. 1 second, let me get my earphones. Yep, here we are. Speaker is same in both video. Okay. $126, हाँ?
परथाई में एक से मैं अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ पहले तो मैं अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर कर देता हूँ, इनकॉग्निटो खोल लेता हूँ, नहीं तो तुम लोगों को क्या बोलते हैं मेरी हिस्ट्री दिख जाएगी। एक सेकंड चैट कैसे आएगी? अच्छा चैट को इधर ले आता हूँ और इनकॉग्निटो। तुम लोगों को मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है? अब मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है और मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है लाइक स्क्रीन के साथ। मैं तुम लोगों को एक ट्वीट फॉर्मर एम्प्लॉयर को, ठीक है, पहली बात ये ट्वीट जिसको भेजा गया, थोड़ा कॉन्टेक्स्ट दे देता हूँ मैं तुम लोगों को, थोड़ा कॉन्टेक्स्ट दे देता हूँ, कॉन्टेक्स्ट देख लो। बेसिकली दिस गाय रन्स एन अमेरिकन स्टार्टअप, मतलब जो कि एक्चुअली ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर पे भी काम करते हैं। तो GSoC वगैरह में, अगर तुम लोगों में से कई लोगों को नहीं पता होगा, GSoC में इंटर्नशिप्स निकलती हैं, ठीक है। तो आई हैव बिन मेंटर ऑफ LFX एज वेल एंड GSoC एज वेल। तो उसमें होता ये कि हमको एप्लीकेशन, आई हैव बिन अ मेंटी एंड अ मेंटर, दोनों LFX में, तो GSoC में नहीं, मैं आई हैव बिन अ मेंटर ओनली इन LFX, नॉट इन GSoC। बट हाँ, दोनों का कॉन्सेप्ट सेम रहता है। यू कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट टू सम ओपन सोर्स प्रोजेक्ट्स, and what happens is that when your contribution is recognized, you are upfront given an opportunity to work with the organization who was supporting that open source project. And usually open source projects are backed by some big company or some small startup, whatever. And so basically in GSoC, in these thing, what happens is companies submit their projects, and then the people who have contributed to those projects submit their application, and फिर उनका match making होता है कि you are contributing to this open source software anyways, you are doing good for the community, so might as well get paid for that. And as you know, इंडिया में अगर कोई भैंचोद कोल्ड प्ले का कॉन्सर्ट होगा तो पहले कोल्ड प्ले का स्कैम होगा, फिर कॉन्सर्ट होगा। हम लोगों को बस स्कैम करना आता है। हम लोग ना ग्रिफ्टर्स का भैंचोद एक वो बनाते हैं, पूरा क्या बोलते हैं, ह्यूमन सेंटीपीड। एक ग्रिफ्टर पहले एक चूतिया सा कोर्स बेचेगा, फिर दूसरा ग्रिफ्टर उस कोर्स को क्या करेगा, प्लेजराइज करके टेलीग्राम पे लिंक बना के बेचेगा। उसके बाद
And you know what? This is why Cursor, they banned their discounts in India. I saw that floating around on Twitter as well. Everybody was crying that their Cursor discount got taken away.
उस कोर्स को देखने के बाद एक तीसरा ग्रिफ्टर एक चूतिया सा प्रोजेक्ट बनाएगा कोड कॉपी पेस्ट करके, और फिर वो तीसरा ग्रिफ्टर वो वाले प्रोजेक्ट को अपने रेज्यूमे पे लगा के एक चौथी ग्रिफ्टर कंपनी पे अपना रेज्यूमे भेजेगा, जो उसको एक्सप्लॉइट करने के लिए उसको हायर करेगी। बहन जो चेन चल रही है पूरी ग्रिफ्टर्स की, इसलिए मुझे
Did you notice the sentence? Chain chal rahi hai. I said coding is a pyramid scheme, and see another metaphor right here. By context क्या है bro? Kittler, you have to go back 43 minutes, 44 minutes. Only then you will understand. By rate your chat 0 to 10, that all that are good in behavior and polite. I feel like Doofus and Danaramu, they rank the top two people when it comes to using their brains when before that they say anything. Doofus and Danaramu, first and second period. They have been stuck with me for the longest time. They know me very well, and they don't need to defend me or whatever. But if I trust in anybody, I believe in these two people. That I have given a correct impression of mine in both of their minds. After that, you have Tushar Gaurav and Sarvar Ghost. Both of your opinions have damaged your reputation a little bit in my eyes, given that you're not ready to accept or see a different perspective of the things that I'm showing you. Vaikun is a good guy. I have spoken to him in DMs. I feel like, yeah. Who else? Sitabja Bishwas is a good guy. I have spoken to him before. After that, who else? Madhur, amazing guy. It's because of Madhur's activeness on social media. He actually took the screenshot of Shwetab Gangwar's comment and he gave it to me. when I originally blasted on him as well. So he actually saved me a little bit. Drax, very cool guy. But yeah, I can think of these many people. Algorithm Soft, very cool guy. G Demon 1. G he gets a 2 out of 10. I like him. I like him. He cries for Miku skin every now and then, but I'm like, okay, let him be. Bro just judged me. Yeah, I did. It damaged your reputation a little bit. I'm literally a communist, you idiot. भाई वो कुछ दिन पहले जो गाली गलौच हुई थी लिंक्डइन में रिगार्डिंग GSoC उसके बारे में है क्या? आई थॉट इट वाज ए डेड केस डन एंड डस्टेड. नो ब्रो, इट्स नॉट डन एंड डस्टेड. कैडबरी बबलगम प्रिटी कूल गाय. Sayush Kamath, pretty cool guy. Abhijit Rai, I feel like he is a cool guy, but he left the server for the Miku skin ask. Yeah. भाई हमको भूल गए भाई, हम भी सांतरागाछी वाला. Sure bro. I thought we had one sane voice Indian coding spade, but alas. Yeah, sure, server ghost. Things didn't turn out the way you thought it would. So now, what's the next move? You're gonna abuse me? Please abuse me. And make sure that you use your original photo and your name so that I can take it and I can dox you on everywhere. And I can have a power trip of my own, just like Lee Calcott.
काम ही नहीं करना है. मेरा एक दोस्त है, वो ही वर्क्स इन IBM, ही इज एट अ वेरी सीनियर पोजीशन. उसका पता है क्या क्राइटेरिया है? मेरे को इंडियंस के साथ काम नहीं करना. ही वर्क्स ऑन अ जापानीज टीम, ठीक है, और काफ़ी सीनियर पोजीशन पे. ही हैज़ ड्रॉन लाइक एक पूरा प्रोजेक्ट लीड किया था उसने IBM का. आई कैन नॉट गिव डिटेल्स. तो ही हैज़ वन पॉलिसी, मुझे इंडियंस के साथ नहीं करना काम. भड़वे हैं साले, हम लोग खुद के लिए रेसिस्ट हैं. पता है क्यों? क्योंकि जब हमको GSoC की इंटर्नशिप नहीं मिलती तो हम ये करते हैं. एक सेकेंड.
It's not about racism. Please don't twist the narrative here. Please don't. It's just one person letting his frustrations out to another person. Don't label it racism. Don't do this. This is what I don't like about journalism or YouTubers just in general. Is that things are twisted and other labels get slapped on. What about Rajesh, the loading guy? Fuck him. Or मैं भाई, Arindam, yeah, you are pretty cool as well, bro. I thought you're still in 38 minutes. You're still catching up.
एक सेकेंड. ये
Nah, bro, I still love you. Yeah, I love you too, server. See, I turned you around. Different opinions don't mean I don't have to hate you, but I'm sure this is how it's going to be. Bro, then why don't you think the same way when it comes to Shivansh and how the interaction between them and Lee Calcott went? You spent 25 minutes, 30 minutes disagreeing with me, and now you come out and say that just because you have different opinions doesn't mean that you have to hate me. Apply the same humanity and same thing for Shivansh. He's a human, not a robot.
ये देखो भाई, ये है ली कैलकॉट करके बंदा है. मतलब ही हैज़ बिन माई फॉर्मर एम्प्लॉयर एंड आई ओ अ लॉट ऑफ माई करियर टू हिम. उसको ये बंदा आगे तू साढ़े रंडी के बीच.
First of all, I feel like bringing up this point is irrelevant as well. There are people in my life who I owe my career to as well. My 10-12 tuition teachers, my college BSc computer science teachers, my MCA teachers. One senior, Mohit Bhansali, his name, I owe so much of my career to him. He supported the heck out of me when I was just a learning student in computer science. Don't bring that up, because if those people are targeted, if those people started getting hate towards them, I'm not gonna bring up a point that, oh, just I'm defending them just because I owe them my career. I'm gonna defend them because what is right and what is wrong. If they are in the wrong, I'm gonna say that, yeah, they are in the wrong. This guy is walking in with the bias of I owe my career to Lee Calcott, therefore Shivansh is wrong here. Who is Shivansh? Just a cockroach, you know.
पोतड़ी का मरेगा किसी दिन, गड़ मरे जैसे तू लोगों के साथ कर रहा एक दिन तेरा.
First of all, I also feel like Shivansh also made his effort to get into GSoC. and you know what, he failed, and so what, some people don't know how to deal with their failures. This is what I discussed in my podcast with Akshay, that we have to teach people how to deal with their failures. You failing in somebody doesn't mean the end of the world and you now have to go and abuse other people. This is what the modern YouTubers and the culture doesn't teach you. Things are never going to turn out exactly the way that you think they would. And you know what? You gotta be able to handle those kind of things happening to you in real time. You have to be in control with your emotions and everything. This guy slipped through. So what? Do we just hang him publicly for doing that? Or is that a teachable moment that somebody could have talked to him and being like, don't do this next time or whatever?
चूतड़ों में गरम डंडा घुसेगा, भोसड़ी के जिंजर खाएंगे लौड़े. ये अपनी मेन प्रोफाइल से कर रहा है बाय द वे. ये ऐसा नहीं कि इस चूतिया ने कोई एक ऑल्ट बनाई हो. ये सुसाइड, दिस इज अ करियर सुसाइड. और
no, it isn't. It's not career suicide. Career suicide means that no company wants to hire you or whatever. No, it doesn't. He can just make an alt. He can just shave off his beard, change his hairstyle, and shave off the beard and the mustache. His look will be changed. He can create a parallel LinkedIn profile. Nobody would know. He can just use his nickname from this point onwards. Nobody would know. Nobody is looking for accounts in this college or whatever. Nobody is doing that. And second of all, there are such things called walk-in interviews. You can just walk into the interview, give the interview then and there, and you get the job then and there. It's a one-day thing. No background checks, no nothing, whatever. The service industry and the startup industry, those two sectors are always open to you no matter how bad you fuck up things. Maybe there is an internal database that FANG companies share among one another, which is mostly unlikely, but let's, for the sake of argument, assume that there is, given that they have the money to do those sort of infrastructure and all. Getting eliminated from one sector of IT industry doesn't mean that your career is over. This actually promotes Sudoku culture, the suicide culture. This guy is openly saying that this is career suicide and all. What if Shivansh actually took it to heart and committed something life endangering or whatever? This is what I called Striver out for as well. Do you know Striver, right? He made a post on Twitter saying that there are people who are giving interviews who are using AI very blatantly, and interviewers can actually check and they can judge for themselves that this candidate has used AI to answer this question. And notice this part, as a result, they are getting blacklisted from the companies. And that is what I called out. Getting blacklisted doesn't mean shit. For you to get blacklisted, there has to be some sort of infrastructure in place, which it isn't. For you to get blacklisted and have it a career suicide, there has to be some sort of information going around about you that goes after every sector or every aspect of software engineering market. And this is why there's a differentiation between FANG companies, startup culture, startup industry, and the service industry. They don't have the funds, they don't have the infrastructure to maintain a database like this guy. Even if I'm showing his face on my YouTube channel, it doesn't mean shit. He can just move to another city, go to Bangalore, not even use the name Shivansh Chauhan, just tune it a little bit so that the Google search results go in a separate direction itself. Make sure to create new email, new LinkedIn, new Facebook, new everything, and he will be back on track in no time. Don't overinflate issues like that. भाई भूख लगी है और नहाने का मन नहीं कर रहा. Okay. Oh, today, by the way, there is no Maggie. This is pure cancel culture, bro. It's all right. Yes, when I fail, it is simple just to blame others. When I was younger, I had a similar experience, but now I think it's just a mistake. Just a moment's heat and mistake and not a big deal. I think he has done that.
चुद गया है ये, इसके बाद इसने आईडी डीएक्टिवेट कर ली.
Yeah, that was something that I was also very upset by. Anyway.
भाई इंडियन बच्चे चूतिया है क्या? बिल्कुल ही डीटीयू का लड़का है ये. इसने मेंस निकाली होगी शायद से. बहन जो मार्केट छुएगा नहीं इसको 1 साल एटलीस्ट, ये वाला मार्केट तो नहीं छुएगा, इंडियन मार्केट में जाके अपने किसी ग्रिफ्टर से गांड मरवा ले ऐसा आदमी। और क्यों गाली बजाई है? क्योंकि इसको GSoC की इंटर्नशिप नहीं मिली, इसका भी जेई बना दिया इन लोगों ने।
I don't agree with this guy. He is frustrated. I get it, but yeah, it's unfair. It's unfair being so harsh on the guy. Maggie, yeah, no Maggie today, bro. अब होगा शिवांश भाई का कमबैक।
साला कोई वो शुरू होती है ना, इंडियंस को बैन कर, कर्सर का फ्री ट्रायल निकला, इंडियंस के लिए बैन है। क्यों? क्योंकि इंडियन बच्चे, क्योंकि इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, हम लोग स्टूडेंट्स के लिए करेंगे। उन लोगों ने क्या बोला, कर्सर वालों ने, हम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए फ्री निकालेंगे। तो इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स इतने बड़े माँ के लंडे कि जैसे ही वो निकला उन लोगों ने बेचना, कोल्ड प्ले बना दिया इसका भी, इसको भी बेचना शुरू कर दिया।
You guys are acting like what Shivansh did was benign. No, there needs to be accountability. Common decency is to be accepted from professional Jesus Christ. It's not rocket science. But I'm also saying that if you are expecting common decency from somebody like Shivansh, a person who is much higher position and is much older than Shivansh, I can expect common decency from him as well. And I am gonna question him that is a student. His hormones are all over the place. He doesn't know how to navigate them properly. Given that he has grown up in such a competitive environment that he has cracked JEE mains and all, and GSoC did not happen, so he couldn't take it on himself. But Lee Calcott is not the same boat, is it? He is on a totally different, separate boat. He is much older, much maturer. Where is his decency? Decency, I mean, sorry. See, it does affect everyone the way it did in Cursor thing. किसके बात सुन रहे हो? भाई ने नया दुकान खोला है, so he's shitting on his own people now. Okay, let's not watch this video anymore. AI and the shrinking island of competence. This is the video that this is the video. Ashish Tiwari, the same guy. Is it the same guy? Feels like the same guy. The setup is the same.
Hello guys and girls and future AI overlords who are watching me right now. Sir, I am on your side only, sir. Yes, sir. Please give my grandson job, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. He will clean very good, sir. Very good. Anyways, now that we have gotten that out of the way. Actually, we have not gotten that out of the way.
I agree, sir. This motherfucker has been abusing throughout the entire 1.75 hours of the video. It would be fun to see how this Ashish converts in day to life without abusing. Nah, I feel like there are people who behave one way on YouTube and another way in real life. I don't have to worry about that. I have never created a persona out of myself to project on YouTube or whatever. But not everybody is like me. I get that. Oh, this is the same guy, Ashish Tiwari. Yeah. Anyway.
We are also AI. Aryan Indian, sir. Sir, we Brahmin support AI from the Vedic time, sir. Yes, sir. If you've not been living under a rock, there are conversations on the World Wide Web, discussions and discourse regarding whether AI will take your job, whether your entire existence will be rendered moot by 10 GPUs on a rack inside a basement. At least the tech bros who are showing off their ChatGPT rappers to the VCs to get them a hard on, at least they are telling you that. At least they believe so. Vibe coding is the future. I highly doubt that. This video is not about all of that. This video is not about whether AI will take over your job. This video is not about the ethics around the AI, whether you should convert your goofy ass fucking image where you look ugly ass fucking suddenly turn it into a beautiful piece of Ghibli art. This video is not about that. This video is about something else. This video is about a very deep question. What is your job?
Oh, I need to change my mouse, it feels like. Oh, please, hormones, my ass. Get the guy to therapy, then said. Why is he Calcott supposed to babysit the guy? The lab's in one part of our society and system. See, you are freaking out, server ghost. I am much older than you. I am much more mature than you. And I am willing to take this discussion forward. Like you said, it's not rocket science. Same way I would say, it's not rocket science. How you behave is a reflection of who you are. Keep that in mind. भाई गाली तो सब देते हैं, कभी ऑन साइड भी आया करो, गाली का समुंदर है वहाँ, सिर्फ सामने नहीं देना बस. You just described the entire corporate culture, bro. Most interviewer has split personalities. Yeah. For use for Geo network is slow. सेठ भाई आपको एक स्ट्रीम में आपने व्यूअर को इनवाइट करना चाहिए, मज़ा आएगा. ओके, Does anybody want to get on a Google Meet call with me right now? Who's up for it? Cadbury bubblegum, Dana Ramu. और नहाने भी जाना है. Please don't pause every second. Come on, Avijit.
Let's start with programming, okay? You might hear the phrase a lot that, oh my god, he's not even a real programmer. He doesn't even know what happens under the hood. He uses ChatGPT to make websites. Well, in that case, a C programmer can look at a Python programmer and say the same thing, that this dude has no fucking idea what's happening.
Hey, curious buddy. Literally the same can be said for Lee as well said. He does not owe Shivansh anything. And that's the relationship you are describing between you
An
and
assembly
me.
programmer can then look at a C programmer and
Between a YouTuber and an audience, there is the same kind of relationship. You don't owe me a view, and I don't owe you any content. And yet, we are right here in front of each other with mutual admiration and respect. Why? That's the same thing between Shivansh and Lee Calcott. Both of them didn't owe each other anything. But Lee Calcott had the maturity and Shivansh didn't. And he did not use his maturity to turn the conversation in a way around that would have been beneficial both for Lee as well as Shivansh. Instead, he tried to fuck around and find out. When that second threat came in, that's when Lee found out that this is what happens when you dox people on the internet without their consent and without giving them a warning. Next Sunday karte hain meet call. Yeah, why not? I agree with Can I chit chat. Bhai meet mein kya karenge? How old was this kid anyway? Must be 19, 20, 21. We don't know. The profile is now gone. Isn't it? 23. Okay, so 23. I still don't consider 23 a mature age, by the way. Anything below 25, you're just a kid. By of course it's his mistake, but you have to also take into account that people under the age of 25 haven't developed the front part of the brain, and yes, people like Shivansh can do mistakes. It was a mistake. I've been saying this from the very beginning. College student is probably in 20s. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Oh. Discord voice call was better. Oh. In that case, yeah, let's do that. So join the null channel. Everybody join the null channel on Discord.
and say, well, guy, you don't even know the fucking name of the register in which your stack pointer is getting saved. Shut the fuck up. You're not a real programmer. Will you walk up to a photographer and ask him the optics, the physics of the fucking camera? And if he can't answer that, he's not a real photographer. The point is, if you want to be good at something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to know every single low-level detail about that thing. The truth is that we use abstractions all of the time. Most of the times we have no idea what's going on under the hood.
Very bad analogy. Very bad analogy. Photographer. Photographers do know. Photographers do know their lenses. Photographers do know the internals of systems. I mean, the camera systems and all. That's what makes them choose the best hardware for their use case. Very bad analogy. Could have chosen agriculture. Could have chosen a tractor example. Could have said that does a farmer know the internals of a tractor? No, they don't. But they use it. They know how to use it. Let me install Discord. Agree, accept it or not, Shivansh is a big asshole, got into DTCSU through SC quota. Okay, I don't know about that, and I don't judge people for the quota or whatever. I don't judge people for that. Fucking analogy, is it really? It is really bad, and I'm a photographer and I do know him. Told you. At least farmer and tractor analogy would have been better.
I don't know about that, and I don't judge people for the quota or whatever.
You may need to.
I don't judge people for that.
There's double sound coming.
Is it really?
Double
It is
sound.
really bad. I don't know him. Told you. Told you. It is.
Huh. Do I turn off my microphone? It feels like. Yeah, that would be better.
हाँ भाई आपका ठीक है आपका ठीक है
Oh, okay. So I will answer you guys here on stream, and yeah. Oh, anyway. Uh, bringing caste into this.
And as the world gets more and more complex, that's going to be truer and truer. We are living in a world of APIs. Everything is connected to every other thing using an abstraction. You rely on the work of other people day in and day out. Also, will you walk up to a doctor and ask him how an MRI machine works? And if he can't answer that, he's not a real doctor. And there lies the difference. Tools versus skills. Now keep that in mind. This is going to be important for the analogy that I'm going to draw for you. Okay, so here comes the analogy. Imagine a large island, okay? It's surrounded by water. Let's just call this island the skill island. This contains everything that you're good at. This is your core competency. If you're a programmer, this might contain DS algo, system design, and how to reverse a linked list. If you're a painter, let's say, then this might contain different stroke patterns and color combinations and how to invade Poland, I guess. I don't know what painters do, but you do get my point, right? And all of these different parts of this island work in harmony to make you. But then you realize that this particular part of the island, you don't really enjoy going there. It's very monotonous, it's boring, it's hard work and all that. And what you do, you take the part of the island and you break it off. You offload it to artificial intelligence. Now you would not go there. So what really happened is the island just shut.
अरे सिड
But here's
भाई
the good
क्या
news.
स्ट्रीम पे होगा या फिर डिस्कॉर्ड में बात नहीं होगा क्या आप स्ट्रीम पे ही हो अभी भी
Yes, I am answering you on stream, not on Discord though. Are you on Discord? But yeah, that is the thing here. You have to wait for my response in the stream, so you get to, yeah. That's how we can talk. If I turn on, can you hear me now? But then it would create inconsistencies with the chat, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I will mute myself here on Discord, but you can listen to what I'm saying on the stream. Okay.
अच्छा अच्छा
Okay, but I think there would be a delay of like 10 seconds.
भाई तो वॉइस थोड़ा सा लो आ रहा है
मेरा
हाँ आपका
You now have time to expand your
ab
island,
sahi hai.
other directions, you know,
हाँ,
explore
ठीक है,
more,
ठीक
be more of who you
Okay.
are, more of what you wanted to do, because this mundane task has finally been automated. But the direction a lot of people end up choosing is just prompt engineering. We'll get to this at the end. But remember the reason you cut it off, because you did not enjoy going there. That part is now a tool. It's no longer part of your core island, the island of your core competency. But let's just say that after cutting it off, you did not expand yourself into other directions, okay? So the island just shrunk. Directions, you know, explore more, be more of who you are, more of what you wanted to do, because this mundane task has finally been automated. But the direction a lot of people end up choosing is just prompt engineering. We'll get to this at the end. But
Double sound. Why am I hearing double sound? Anyway, bye bro. I'm gonna go to lunch. Yeah, bye bro. No problems. Tushar has come. If you mute your voice, said your voice will repeat for ones who are on Discord and Twitch.
What?
Oh, I see. I see. So I will not mute myself anymore on Twitch, on Discord anymore. Okay.
again, well, that was that. But then, you know, what's a little
अगर थोड़ा सा
strange? I mean, if that makes
कंफ्यूजिंग
life
नहीं
easier,
लग
right?
रहा
So
है
you
किसी
find
को
another-
मतलब स्ट्रीम और इस साइड में वो कॉल में मतलब साइड बाय साइड करने में थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग नहीं लग रहा है किसी को
That's a confusing. Yes, there is a little bit of confusion. I
It's
think.
like if you turn on your mic and your speaker is also on, then the stream voice will also come from your like mic.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing, right? So can't we just ask Sid Bhai to just share it on the stream, right? Can't we just do that on the Discord itself?
Actually, okay, let's do this. All right. But then I can't turn off the stream now, can I?
Bhai, we could do it on a Google Meet and Sid can like stream there only.
Yeah, yeah.
तो अभी क्या वापस Google Meet में शिफ्ट होने
Actually, I'm not getting this concept of how to do this because there is a delay with YouTube live
तो
streams.
बोलते हैं
नहीं आप बस स्क्रीन शेयर कर दो सिड भाई हम लोग स्ट्रीम नहीं देखेंगे फिर तो डबल साउंड नहीं आएगा
Oh,
सिड भाई को बोलो कोई
can you
हाँ तो
see?
हाँ उसी के लिए बोल रहा हूँ ना
another part of the island, and then you cut it off, and then you find another part, and then you cut it off, and then you find another part, and then you cut
Yes.
that off, and then another, until you find yourself on a small piece of Mars floating in nowhere, and the only skill land that is left is the skill of splitting. You are surrounded with a million tools, but no essence of yourself.
नहीं नहीं गूगल
You, my
मीट पे
friend,
बोल रहा
are a
हूँ.
doomed manager of everything.
But bro, if you are on Google Meet call,
कर दो जो भी लोग
अभी भी
there is a bit of confusion. I can't. There is a bit of. I don't think we can talk and stream at the same time. So there is a sort of an issue here. I can't put you guys on Discord with me in real time and then stream with you. With the only way to achieve this, I feel like it's parallel streaming, isn't it? Also, okay, first let me react to this video. Sorry for ending it. I feel like I got confused. It's 1:11, bro. Itachi, wait 20 minutes. Meet में हो जाएगा.
You
Meet. Will it be possible? But then you would not be able to watch the stream with me, will you?
are void of content and novelty. You are alienated and have nowhere to go. You are stuck in a small space of prompt mud, sinking slowly and gradually in despair while you shout at the water around you. Forget what I said previously. Give me the answer again and listen carefully. The utopia where we've outsourced everything that made us human to GPUs on a rack, and now we have to buy tokens from our corporate overlords to even fucking think, and think only to produce more and more and more. The soulless machine of perpetual consumption and production of junk. The ultimate post-human. Okay, now coming back to the reality, okay? If you look at this shrinking island, what is really happening is an extremely slow realization that you don't really like what you do, man. That you'd rather go to the end product as fast as possible, that you really don't enjoy the process. And
No, that's not what's happening. Wrong, complete wrong. What is happening is there is a difference between coding for passion and coding for money, coding for a job. What's really happening is management is telling you to arrive at the result. It's not you that is doing that. No matter how many tools you use, if you're passionate, if you are working on a project for passion, you would take your time and you would pick the best tools, string it together the best way, and you would achieve your result. But with AI, management is not expecting you to be faster, to be better, and that's what's happening to you, and that's what grows the dislike for your job. That you don't feel connected to your work anymore. You are not having the freedom of choosing the way you want to work, writing the code that you want to work with, and trying out different solutions for the project or the module that you're working on. That's the thing that is happening here. It's not the disdain for your job. If you go back home from your office, some people still code in their houses, even today. Why? Because they just like doing what they do. They just like coding.
And a huge part of your core skill was just meaningless to you as well. You just automated it the first chance you got. Now this is an important realization. And most developers actually do want to just ship it, and a lot of artists actually do want to just make money. In commerce and marketing, I don't think so anyone does it for any other reason except for money, I guess. Targets and end products. I think these fucking salespeople, that's all they munch on. And they will actually end up automating themselves out of this job. I guarantee you that. And they will end up on the shrunken island.
He is correct in a sense, but I think he's a little bit off. There's a difference between, working for passion and working for money.
Now that you understand what the island is, and now that you understand what the cutout part is, the tools, everything that is broken off, that's called the tools. Let me finally define what is a skill. What does it even mean to be an engineer or be a developer or be an artist? I'll first define it abstractly and then we'll go into the details, okay? Skill in a specific system X is the ability and the competence to modify the behavior of that system X predictably. Okay, let's understand with examples. The MRI machine that I talked about in the case of the doctor, now that's on the tool island, okay? That's on the tool offshoot. That's not part of the core skill. The assembly code is a tool for the C programmer. That's not on the core island. The camera equipment is a tool for the photographer. It's not on the core island. The auto-tune is a tool for Travis Scott. It's not on the core island.
Bro, what are these analogies, man? These audio mixer, audio tuner and musicians, they know their shit. They know the internal details. Photographers, they do know the internal details. Work on the metaphors a little bit better.
What's on the core island for Travis Scott is to create a kind of a novel sonic space for you to enjoy.
But bro, Cadbury Bubblegum, if I just go live on Discord then we won't be able to watch the stream now, would we? I want to stream. So I think like the only acceptable thing, Travis Scott.
Okay, auto tune there is just a fucking tool. For Lata Mangeshkar, that is not just a tool. That's part of the core island. So when Lata Mangeshkar does that is actually part of her fucking skill. That is part of her art. But when Travis Scott does it's not part of his fucking core skill. That is a tool that he uses to create a sonic space.
What is he on about?
Understand the difference. Both are goats, okay? But you have to understand what's on the island and what's not on the island for each one of them before you jump on the bandwagon of it's not a real one, you know, a real one never use auto tune. Tony Kakkad, boo 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 boo. So here's the important thing. Every time you toolify something, you explicitly declare that I am not good at this and I don't want to be good at this. That's important to remember. That is really important to remember. So what's the difference between a programmer who uses AI to build a website and a web programmer who actually has a lot of experience? Well, if there's a bug, then the one who uses AI is going to just shout unpredictably onto a fucking LLM and hope that things work. On the other hand, the other guy, because it was on the fucking island, he knows the exact set of steps. He knows what's wrong. LLM is just an unpredictable transpiler which converts natural language into code. But here's the core part. Unpredictable. And what did I define in the skill? Predictably. Okay, so anything that's on the core island, it is...
Okay, he has got this correct. This is not yapping. That's not yapping. The current point that he is making, that prediction, yeah, that is correct. I'll show you an example of npm is odd. Look at the source code over here. This is an npm package called is odd, which has 3 million installs. See this. Weekly downloads 353,203. 7 years ago. And total downloads, how many has it been? I can't find the total. Anyway, but look at the source code here. Where is it? Code. Index.js, package.json. So here, look at this. Is number require is number. Math.abs expected a number. Oh, is odd AI. I'm sorry. This is the wrong package. Is odd AI. Here you go. So look at this code right here. So this package has a weekly downloads 1, but it has, I mean, is it not the correct one? Even odd AI, maybe this is the one. Weekly downloads 2. So no, this is not the one either. Anyway, forget it. So is odd AI. Here, look at the code. Index.js. Doofus, you're gonna enjoy this. So Axios post happens to chat completions. Here, if answer includes odd, return true. If answer include even, return false. Unable to determine. Look at the core logic right here. Here, look at the core logic. If answer includes odd, return true. Else if answer includes even, return false. Else new error, unable to determine if number is odd or even. Now tell me one thing. So if the OpenAI API tells you that even if 3 looks like a not even looks like an even number, it's actually looks like an even number, it's actually not an even number. Let's say this is the GPT-4o response to this. You sent over the value 3, this is what came back. Now do you notice, if answer includes odd, the word odd is nowhere in the sentence, is it? Next says, if answer includes even, first word right here, second word right here, third even right here. So in this case, 3 will come out to be an even number. This is the unpredictability of AI models. You don't know what you're gonna get back. What if you did? Then your logic right here, this is predictable. 10 million times you can run this function if else with inputs that are even or non-even, and it will behave the exact same way each and every single time. But the second you connect it to a subjective model which can say whatever it wants and whenever it wants, there is no telling what will come out of that, that's when the shit hits the fan. And 3 is declared to be an even number. Why don't you use power toys? Okay, I don't know, Manas, what power toys are. Sorry about that. This is Neovim. PKMB. Hey Swamijit, bhai meet kar lo. His assertions are bit off, but here is the conclusion which makes sense to the context of his video. Yeah, it does. I would give him that ultimately he got it right.
It is predictable. You know what's going on. And there's a difference. Now, for simple tasks like making a fucking one-page HTML page, I guess there's no problem. AI can do that. But as the systems get more and more complex, do you really want to rely on this unpredictable transpiler to do that kind of a conversion? Because
Yep, makes sense. 3 is even. I have actually worked also in machine translation with very similar problem and struggled for 3 weeks. Now see the prompt content. Is the number odd or even? Reply with just the one odd or even. This AI will only respond with one word. Okay, fine, but I'm worried about the core logic right here. Yes, you did request the prompt. No, it says, is this number odd or even? Bro, the prompt is not a good prompt. I just debunked you, Tushar. It just says, is number odd or even? Therefore, there is room for AI to say whatever it wants. You are not guiding the AI in a correct way, are you? But now you get the point. Oh, I saw other repo. Okay.
now it's not just that there is a bug and you want to solve that bug. You don't even fucking know what that bug is. You are so above the layers of abstraction that you are going to sleep at night without knowing what's wrong. You lose all control. Einstein famously said that God doesn't play dice, but apparently in the future all...
Do you know what though? Something about abstraction though that I want to discuss. I think abstraction's final objective is to make everything easy for you. And that's what's happening with the AI industry. The reason that nobody is giving up on AI just yet is because when compilers were released onto the market before, there were people who opposed it. But eventually they came around and started using compilers. But compilers didn't come out swinging left and right just like that. Compilers were wrong. There had to be maintenance. Some bugs were getting discovered years after the release of compiler, and things were happening. And ultimately what a compiler wanted to be was an abstraction to let you not be bothered with the internal details and just have you use the core functions and build whatever you want. And the same thing is happening with AI. The core objective of AI is to provide an abstraction layer to you so that you no longer have to even look at the code anymore. The abstraction is not good. I get it. The tech is not even close to be there yet to provide an ultimate abstraction to devs. But that is the ultimate goal of AI. The reason that it is getting marketed in a way that, oh, if you just give out a couple of sentences, it can generate code for you. That is the goal of AI, to provide you an abstraction at such a level that you no longer have to deal with code. And it is failing at that, sure. But the hope is that it won't anymore at some point in time when the tech gets better. Theo's video about abstraction is pretty good. Yeah, everything is a wrapper. I saw that. Bro, as a first year student, मुझे C++ से DSA करना चाहिए. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is send Lee Calcott my stream link. I need to send this guy my stream link. Yeah. Now Lee Calcott is sent another DM from me. Here you go with a link. The link is correct, right? Yeah, the link is correct. Watch it. Feel free to take this message and post it onto other platforms as well. Let him watch this. Okay, let's start. It's 1:25, bro. There is still 5 minutes.
All of us transhumans are playing dice with our fucking career where we redeem those tokens and throw it at dice and just hope that, oh my god, please work this time, please work this time, please work this. Hey Ashish, there is a bug in the production. What's the ETA on that? When is that going to be fixed? Sir, all our tokens are finished, sir. Don't worry, I will wake up again tomorrow and try again. Shout at the fucking LLM. Hope that this time I get the...
मुझे C++ से DSA करना चाहिए. Yeah, why not? Go for it, bro. You will learn so much. I used to solve lead code with JavaScript.
Karl Marx talked about alienation of labor, which is...
Do you mind showing the entire DM? Right here. The entire DM is right here, bro. I think because of me on the right side, you will not be able to see it. So let me put myself on the top, left, right, like this. And messages. Here we go. On the right side, now you can see. Wave. You can pause the stream here if you want to read. Yeah. There was more. Thanks. Okay.
Is when you make something but you cannot enjoy the end product. It's like a poor chef working at a large rich people restaurant where he cooks an extremely good meal but he can't even afford to buy it. Now that's one kind of alienation of labor. This is alienation of labor on steroids. Not only you are not able to enjoy
Vaikun, I'm not on Discord voice chat right now. So yeah.
the end product of what you just did, you didn't even fucking enjoy the process. The ultimate capitalist utopia of infinite production and consumption.
Yeah, I do chat with Theo. I mean, he's a good friend of the channel, yeah.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now.
The bottom line is, this is the first time in human history that you need to be consciously aware of the demarcation of the skill island. Before this time, there were tools, but most of the time it was more about the skills and less about the tools. But now is the first time in human history that there are more tools than there are skills. Everything has been packaged and repackaged into a form of a tool. So now there are so many tools that you need to be extremely aware of what is it that you exactly do and what is it that you exactly know. You won't even know, you won't even fucking realize, and it'll get all eaten up. You have to save this competence domain from getting eaten up entirely, my guy. Okay, so this is how you use AI, okay? From now on. When you use AI at a day-to-day job, just ask yourself one simple question. Am I fine being bad at this thing in future and I don't want to be good at this thing? If the answer is yes, go ahead, toolify that. Take it out of the part of the fucking core island, okay? Shrunk your island, you have more time, now do something else and grow it in some other direction. But let's say you're a programmer writing code. Do you really want AI to write your merge sort and quick sort and all those algorithms? Now you might say, well, Ashish, if it can get my shit done, what's the issue? Here's the issue. Whenever you do a merge sort, a quick sort, this, that, search, algorithm, data structure problem, it's never about solving that exact specific problem. It's always about the process. When you do a math problem, you are kind of training your brain onto certain sort of data. You're building ontological structures in your head, you're building intuition around those data structures and algorithms. So tomorrow, when you actually face a novel problem,
Simple way, it makes you lazy. Simple answer, makes you lazy. It makes you think, why would I care? Why should I put effort into my own head to think about things? Just let me ask the AI, it will solve it for me without any gripes with me or whatever. There you go. That's the bottom line of this video. I talked about this in my previous video, bro, that you should be careful using AI. I'm like, you can use AI and you should use AI in some cases to be faster in development and all. But be careful. Just be careful. There is nothing inherently wrong with wanting a tool that helps augment your development workflow. But there is something wrong with you offloading your entire thinking process to some tool and being like, yeah, just screw it, get it done. I just don't want to learn anything. I asked ChatGPT to create a tricky math question MCQ with 3 wrong and 1 right options. Sadly, it gave me all wrong options, even Copilot. Fair. Thank you for watching. Hey, Mother, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Now, are you going to share my stream to that guy as well? And be like, hey, look at this YouTuber reacted to you. Alright, let's start for 1 second. Uh, Alright, so they will join when they will join. Let's start. Anybody watching right now, you are feel free to jump in. 21 people. The link is right here in the chat. Is it not? Doofus. The drawer left the game. Come on, Vaikunt. Just wanted your views. Nah, do it. Send it to him. If you want to, or don't want to, that's all right. Nice drawing, nice drawing. Nah, private, it won't happen. It just won't happen. Easy one, good drawing, I would say. Five-letter word. This is not a good drawing, man. Rajat, join the game, bro. Join the game. I'm at Grandma's place. What happened? Chat about GSoC drama. It is saying room is full. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Can I change? How can I change? Shit! I forgot to make it 20 people. Fine, we'll play one more game, don't worry. This is already... Hey, what was that water thingy? Oh, whales. Okay. Boom. Limo, just wait a couple minutes. We will finish this game and we will start another one. Also, GED Manwan, you may want to go back and watch the stream. Piggy bank. Shit. Can I not change the number of people in this game? I saw that viral tweet from Lee Calcott. What's the matter? It already has been discussed. Go back 37 minutes. Actually, not 37 minutes, 1 hour 37 minutes. Only then you will find out what happened. Whew. I'm first, bro. Yeah, private is first. Would be a shame if something happened to your internet, I suppose. Uranus. He said tennis court, badminton court. Nice. Very good drawing. Very good drawing, I would say. Yeah, I saw Crossborg. I can't join the game. Why? Sorry, Algorithm Soft. I will start one more game. I will start one more game. Then you can. Yeah. Come on, Tushar. Oh, come on. I would blanket. We gonna play another after this. Yes, we will. Different language, different names, bro. Why? We call it a thalapa. Oh, could be. Bad placement. Really good drawing, man. Really good drawing. Bathroom. Why would it be bathroom? Automobile. Nope. Not an automobile, bro. Boom! Damn, these guys are artists. Yeah. I draw worse than a second grader. What is it? What? Blaze! डैम भाई मीट नहीं होगा. I don't feel like there will be a meet. We can join on Discord if you want after 2 p.m. डिस्कॉर्ड में होगा. यस दिस गाय इज अ फकिंग आर्टिस्ट मैन. आई लव हिम. वैकुंठ, अमेजिंग ड्राइंग्स, अमेजिंग ड्राइंग्स. Surely everybody can guess this. He was serious about those art classes. Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah. I'm again third. I won. Yeah, it does seem like Private is going to win. Nobody is even close to Private. He's at 6,000 points. Everybody is stuck at 5,000 points. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Leave this game and let's talk about job markets and career. Sure, Kirti, what is it that you want to talk about? We can still do my stream, you know. 200 companies applied, all rejected. Us, bhai, us. I'm in the same boat as you. Hey, I'm second. Let's go. Alright. So I'll make it 20. I'll make it 60. One more. I'll make it 2 rounds. I'll make it hints 1 in white. First time playing, by the way. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Come on, Private, don't leave the room, bro. Skullfraxis. 6 to 8 lakh private college, 2-hour travel plus 5 lakh medium package. I don't know what it means, Skullfraxis. Alright, let's start. Oh, come on, Kirti. Skullfraxis, you better ask your question. What is it that you want to ask? Match? This is match? Which college should I prefer? Any college is better for you that gets you the placement, Skullfraxis. What the hell? Okay. Any college is better for you, Skullfraxis, that gets you the placement. That's all you need. Here we go, private once again. Oof. Just in time I got Santa. White ball on top. Seriously? What is this? Oh, finally. Yeah, Tiger was correct, Crossborg, but you are a little bit late. So, Skullfraxis, I hope it answers your question. What the hell? Bookmark! Are you serious right now? What the hell, bro? What the hell, man? What the hell? How does it feel to humiliate yourself and your countrymen by defending rape threats? Yeah, why not? Why not, Rainy? Why not? I would not dignify your sentence by saying. Yeah, we know it's food. Tofu. You should have drawn fish, man. You should have drawn fish. Rainy surfer. आयोडीन टेस्ट करते हुए पनीर hasn't even drawn anything yet and Kirti is already really terrible drawing. Bagpipes, seriously. Where did you defend rape threats? I never did, Arindam. But if they want to believe that, fine. So there was somebody named Shivans Chow. I got deja vu now, man. Just look at screenshot posted by Lee Calcott. Yeah, fuck that guy. And also, Rainy Surfer, you should watch 2 hours before what I was saying. Go watch that. Then you will have full context. Who the fuck is Rainy Surfer? You can't... You... What the? If it's not hair, so what is it? Hairy. Oh. मेरा खाना ठंडा हो रहा है. Then eat it with one hand and play with the other. This is some next level. This is some next level sorcery going on over here. What the hell, man? Scrambled eggs. Damn, Limo. She really plays this game a lot, it seems like. Anda Bhurji. Seriously. Limo didn't. Limo's fifth. Nice. Drax is fourth. Great. कुछ बताओ सर, क्या बताऊं तुषार गौरव. I'm not gonna dignify sentence. Boom! Here we go. It's actually super easy. Good drawing. Limo still did not get it. What is the obsession with the color yellow? I don't watch DC Marvel. Oh, okay. What the? Oh, here we go. Tushar, don't. Vaikunt has some high-tech shit when it comes to drawing. There we go. Amazing drawing. Oh. Somebody said milestone. Browser window got refreshed. No problem, bro. Okay. Why would it be a calculator, Ani? Let's talk about something else now. Where the man post he didn't give show, but what he gave doesn't show anything about it. Max Bacon in private. Damn. This is like completely unexpected. Max wins. Completely unexpected win. Okay, something else. So let's do this. Oh, you want us our Max? Kirti said something. Ask her. Okay, what happened with Kirti? Yes, bros. But you're not saying anything, तुषार.
हेलो सर.
सर मत बोलो भाई.
ओके सर.
हाँ, अच्छा ट्रोलिंग करते हो. कीर्ति, where is कीर्ति saying something?
हेलो
कैसा-
अरिंदम.
कैसा लग रहा है मेरे स्ट्रीम पे आके?
हेलो भाई.
कैसे हो भाई?
I can't find कीर्ति.
आप क्या वो अभी आप क्या वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल हो?
मेरे से पूछ रहे हो, सीट से पूछ रहे हो?
नहीं से आपसे ही पूछ रहा हूँ.
हाँ भाई.
अच्छा अच्छा, मुझे लगा आप भी स्टूडेंट हो शायद से इसलिए.
नहीं भाई, जब सीट को देखना स्टार्ट किया था तब स्टूडेंट था.
ओह ओके. अभी मतलब ऐसे साइड में कुछ ऐसे मतलब एक्स्ट्रा करके पढ़ते नहीं हो, मतलब कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग लगता है अगर आप?
हाँ मतलब फुल टाइम स्टूडेंट नहीं हूँ, साइड में तो पढ़ता हूँ.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
और बताओ, कोई सवाल नहीं है तुम लोगों को? ये जो ड्रामा हुआ GSoC का लेके उस पे.
भाई आपने मुझे
ओके
जज
सो
कर लिया.
इतना दिन से तो मैं सिर्फ वो क्या बोलते हैं, मैं सिर्फ पाकिस्तान और इंडिया का वॉर ही फॉलो कर रहा था. तो जीसॉक के बारे में इतना पता नहीं चला. सो द गाय आई वेंट ऑन इज आई जस्ट एक्टिवेटेड माय टेक क्या बोलते हैं, मेरा टेक अकाउंट को एक्टिवेट किया, वहाँ पे गया. सो आई ट्राइड लुकिंग व्हाट ही सेड, दैट आई डिडंट फाइंड द पोस्ट ही गिव. There wasn't any rape or death threats to his wife and all, so I don't know how much true is it. So yeah.
भाई रिप्लाईज में देखो एक बार. मैं भेजता हूँ, एक सेकंड.
What are you about to show me?
एक सेकंड, मुझे तो यही दिख रहा है ना, वो जो पहले जो तू साले ये वाला था ना, वही
हाँ.
वही है. बाकी क्या है?
बाकी है. There is a second.
I must give Shivansh Dev a point for loyalty to his friend who hasn't selected and for whom he sent this vulgarity on behalf. अच्छा, ये वाला है क्या?
No, not this one. There is a second thread. If you can see my screen on stream.
ओके, एक सेकंड.
Check my stream.
आप शेयर कर दो ना यहाँ पे भैया.
Okay, 1 second.
सॉरी भाई.
Here.
अच्छा, एक सेकंड.
Now you see?
Yeah, I am seeing it.
So, who will first are your wife and then take your life? Right here. This is the one.
अच्छा, ये कहाँ से दिया उसने? ये कहाँ पे दिया? ये तो
This is someone else. This is Sudhanshu Sardul. This guy did this. In the same thread, if you go to the link that he's provided, this Rickrolling part. No, there is no point doing that, Tushar, because I already evaded it. But
नहीं
anyway.
आपने खो दिया था.
नो बट आई वेडेड इट. मैं इंस्टेंटली पहला फ्रेम देखते ही समझ गया कि मैं रिकॉल हुआ हूँ.
कोई नहीं.
Anyway, so this is the second threat which I was unaware of when I sent him this message.
Okay.
Not even unaware. That was not in the same timeline. It was a whole different, like 8 a.m. you can see, 8:11 a.m. I did this. But during this time, 8:11 a.m., the second threat wasn't out yet. It did not exist. So then the second threat came in. Then the time zone difference, Lee Calcott woke up, saw my message and connected 2 threats into one message. He thought that I was defending 2 of the threats, not just one.
Mhm.
That's the whole thing that has happened. It's just a classic internet, you know. Everybody declaring each other to be just extremists.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So the thing happened is that you shared your view, but you didn't know about this post, right?
Not even know. That's a whole different thing. It did
Acha.
not exist at the time when I sent over the DM.
Oh.
The second threat came after the DM I sent over to Lee Calcott.
So isn't that mixing things a lot?
Yes, it is. And
So
that's
why
when,
is he taking? So why is he taking it out of context?
yes,
He should have provided, right? He should have provided everything before, right? So we
Oh,
could have
sorry.
taken a much wider view of it.
Yeah, that's what happens on the internet, you know. Everything gets taken out of context. When I sent him over this message, he never asked a question back, like, what are you saying? Give me full context and all. He just screenshotted it and he just posted it. And that's where it, boom, Sid is now defending rape threats. It's like, come on, man. Be little reasonable.
That's why I tried to stay away from this kind of things, man.
No, I don't try to stay away from this because my presence is kind of needed there. If something wrong is happening to a student, I can't hold myself back. The same thing I did for YouTube coders are lying to you. It was not my fight to jump in. I could have been like, let students get scammed, who cares? YouTubers are gonna make money, let me sell my course and make money. But somebody with principles have to stand up and say that, hey, this is wrong. That's why I jumped in. And I had a suspicion that he will share my DM to everybody, which he did, which is a case of power tripping, or maybe he's so insecure with himself that he thinks that he cannot speak to me one-on-one, that he has to pull in his internet followers in each and every conversation. That's all there is to it, man. And I don't expect to be forgiven, I don't think, because people on Twitter, when they make up their minds over me or something on this, when they have already made up their minds on me, I don't feel like they are going back. So, right here, here. Now I'll be streaming at 12 afternoon. Join for the new drama. L Calcott, you may want to join it as well. If you're up, don't worry, I'll send you the link in the DM as well, so you can screenshot it and share on feed and see the comments that I'm getting. These clowns have taken it upon them to drive the reputation and trust of everyone to dirt. Lol, these scums are the lowest of the lows. I am also getting hate comments, and these people are not to be taken back. Like they are logged in now. There is no turning them back. I know this. This is how the internet behaves. It's not an India versus America thing. It's just the classic internet culture of the internet, social media, I would say. Let me ask you, everybody on this call once. Do you really think?
I think. Okay. You say it first.
Do you really think that I was trying to defend somebody giving out rape threats?
नहीं भाई,
Nah.
ये कोई बोल ही नहीं रहा पॉइंट.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, complete overreaction. तुम लोग कुछ बताओ. तुम लोग कुछ अलग बारे में बात कर रहे हैं.
Someone did send a message on his thread that you H1B visa people are potential rapists.
See, racism is everywhere, bro. We can't pinpoint that Americans are racist or Indians are racist. Everybody is a racist. On some level, you are. But you know, बताओ और कुछ बताओ. तुम लोग में से कोई GSoC के लिए ट्राई कर रहा है?
नहीं भाई.
ये कितना GSoC कितना लंबा प्रोग्राम है
ये
how
फालतू का
long?
पीछे भागना कोई चीज़ के लिए बहुत
Yes.
बेकार लगता है. इंटरेस्ट है तो करो, वरना मत करो.
The duration of a GSoC project can range from 10 to 22 weeks. 22 weeks means 5 months, 6 months. Standard length is 12 weeks. How much money, how much does GSoC pay in India? Stipends to students who successfully contribute to open source. The stipend amount has varied over the years. Indian students in 2023 received 1,500 for medium projects and $3,000. So $3,000, let's say for 6 months, is $18,000. 18,000 is how much? 15 lakh 37 rupees. 37,000. Sorry.
18,000.
No, I said 18k USD to INR.
1800 है ना, 1800 है ना.
No. It's 3,000. 3,000.
Okay.
But it says
ये
3,000 for.
total का है ना,
Yeah, this is total.
for
I
whole
think.
duration.
Is it for large size projects, right?
नहीं 3,000 for whole duration, यानी कि 6 months.
This says prior to 2023, the stipend was a fixed amount, such
हाँ,
as
अब कम हो गया,
3,000 for
1,500 हो
India.
गया.
Yeah, so it's $3,000 a stipend.
30,000 per month like that.
But not per month है ये total duration के लिए.
2.5 lakhs.
So 2.5 lakhs. Yeah.
Still not a small amount, right?
I mean,
वही
for
है,
6 months,
6 months के
no.
हिसाब से ज़्यादा भी नहीं है.
वो भी है फिर भी.
For an
Mainly
internship.
students क्यों पीछे जाते हैं ना, क्योंकि ये resume पे लोग देखते हैं तो थोड़ा impression पड़ता है, और कोई रीजन नहीं है. आधे से
Yes.
ज़्यादा students का कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है इस पर.
Weightage on your resume.
I mean GSoC isn't about building something, solving some
नहीं,
problem,
नहीं.
right?
GSoC का मेन वो है कि आप ओपन सोर्स में इंट्रोड्यूस कराते हैं स्टूडेंट्स को कि आप कंट्रीब्यूट करो, आपको हम लोग कुछ पे करेंगे और आपको सीखने को मिलेगा.
Yeah,
Open source
that's
का spirit है.
learning something, solving some problems, build something new,
हाँ.
right?
हाँ जी. Build something new नहीं, लेकिन वही
मतलब build
इसमें-
some kind of new feature. I'm talking about on that area.
हाँ हाँ.
Yeah, so the motive should be about doing something which is beneficial to the tech community. So not about
तो
the money.
मोटिव है ही नहीं ना भाई, दिक्कत तो वही है.
I mean, I don't see. This is an out of context sentence to say that everything is JEE now. The moment you start.
Mostly everything नहीं बोल रहा, mostly.
Mostly everything is JEE. I feel like this is a unfair comparison because when you over glamorize GSoC like this, there will be more people drawn towards it, and that will naturally result in the competition going up. So what is the surprise? YouTubers like Harkirat is the biggest proponent of
सरप्राइज
GSoC.
ये है ना कि बेसिकली ये लोग गलत चीज़ को प्रमोट कर रहा है. इन लोग को प्रमोट करना चाहिए कि आपको सीखने को मिलेगा, लेकिन ये लोग प्रमोट कर रहे हैं कि आप एक
पैसा.
बार ज्वाइन हो जाओ, फिर आपका लाइफ सेट है, जॉब मिल जाएगा, ये मिल जाएगा, कैसे क्रैक करे वो है. जो सपने दिखा रहे हैं वो गलत है.
Actually,
They have to sell hope now, bro.
Actually, that's not even a problem. I'm saying that when people complain that everything is JEE now, mostly, I mean, GSoC is JEE now, where is the surprise coming from? You glorified it. More people got to know about GSoC. More applications went toward GSoC and the thing. So obviously the competition will go up.
Quick note. Did he respond after you sent that stream link? Did he
No.
respond to that?
No, I think tonight
No,
he
क्या
will.
होगा भाई अभी.
Let's see what he does on that part of it.
Yeah, I also said that you're very free to take this screenshot and post it everywhere, just to let him know that I am unfazed by whatever he did, whether it goes to Reddit, whether it goes to LinkedIn, anywhere. I have nothing to lose.
Yeah, and also I think like Lee would not respond to it.
Yeah,
Because
he
probably
wouldn't.
that
बहुत
would
कम चांस हो जाए.
look bad publicly.
हाँ.
So he would not do that.
Yeah, because now he knows that somebody is stepping up now. They are not running away or they are not trying to hide in a
Yeah,
corner.
exactly. I mean, it's always easier to bully a first year college student or second year college student, right? So he did that, but I mean, on his part, it was fairly unresponsible.
Yeah.
So,
All I say is when college students freak out like this, and I've had couple students freak out at me as well. I was like, they are students. They don't know like how these things work out in the real world. Like, practice a little bit
इससे
empathy.
आप मतलब कोई नहीं.
Sorry.
कंटिन्यू.
नहीं बोलो.
मतलब वही है कि इसके पीछे आप छुप के मतलब बच थोड़ी सकते हो कि आपको नहीं पता है तो आप कुछ भी करोगे। मतलब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दोनों पार्टीज को करना पड़ेगा ना। मैं
हाँ
मानता हूँ कि ब्लर कर सकता था नाम, लेकिन पूरा गलती उसका नहीं, स्टूडेंट का भी है। लिंक्डइन का मेन वही है कि आपका करियर से रिलेटेड है, आप वहाँ पे जाके आप डीएम मारोगे। इंस्टाग्राम पे आता तो चलो बोल सकते कि छोड़ो, पर्सनल लाइफ चलता है। लिंक्डइन पे कर रहे हो, तुम अपने रियल आईडी से कर रहे हो, कुछ तो एक्सपेक्टेशन होना चाहिए
तो भाई
कि।
मैंने तो ट्विटर पे किया। ट्विटर तो प्रोफेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, लेकिन उसने तो फिर भी
मैं आपकी
स्क्रीनशॉट
बात
लेके
नहीं
डाल
कर रहा
दिया।
ना,
नहीं
मैं
नहीं नहीं नहीं, मतलब मैं
इनिशियल
बता
जो
रहा
हाँ।
हूँ, मैं बता रहा हूँ कि लिंक्डइन पे मैं तो नहीं किया, लेकिन वो स्टिल मेरा स्क्रीनशॉट उठा के डाल रहा है। मेरे को एक एंगल मुझे ये भी लग रहा है ना, ये बंदा
हाँ
क्लाउड
वो
ढूंढ रहा है।
हाँ वो तो ढूंढ ही रहा है, वो अलग बात है। मैं
हाँ,
बस वो स्टूडेंट और उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, लीग की बात कर रहा हूँ, वो
हम्म
इंटरेक्शन की बात कर रहा हूँ।
हम्म 2:27 2:30 मैं ऑफलाइन हो जाऊंगा। देखते हैं जो होगा। हे द वन हु नॉक्स।
3 more minutes.
या
3 more minutes।
बाकी बताओ कुछ, सबकी लाइफ अच्छी चल रही है? अपने अपने काम कर रहे हो कितना? कमेंट में लिख के बताओ।
श्वेताब कांगवा।
कितना घंटा
यहाँ
काम
काम
पे
हो
किया?
रहा है
वॉर
कि नहीं।
खत्म होगा कि नहीं वही सोच रहे हैं।
मस्त आदमी है भाई वो भी।
भाई हम लोग क्या ही कर रहे हैं भाई वहाँ पे।
भाई बट ऑडियंस उसके बहुत ज्यादा
नहीं पहले, देखो पहले मैं
acceptable
भी देखता था उसको, जो
लोग
बात है सो बात है।
लोग करते हैं,
जब
कमेंट्स
कॉलेज
में
में था
लिखते
ना
हैं।
तो मैं भी देखता था।
कौन
अब
किसको?
श्वेताब को, जब वो मतलब छोटा मेन शूट ट्रैकर का चैनल का नाम था पहले,
हाँ
तब
हाँ,
देखता था
हाँ
उसको।
हाँ
सबने
या
देखा हुआ है भाई, मैंने भी देखा था।
तो ऐसा था ना पहले, वो इंस्टाग्राम पे
10th
उसको मैसेज
grade
करो
11th
तो वो
grade
तुम्हारे प्रॉब्लम पे वीडियो बनाता था, जैसे काउंसलर था, पर्सनल मैसेज करो भाई ये दिक्कत है, चलो वीडियो आ गया उस पर। फ्री में काउंसलिंग होता था।
इस हफ्ते फोड़ा कि नहीं?
वीडियो स्टार्ट ऐसा होता था, तो सार भाई को ये दिक्कत आ रही है, इंस्टा पे मैसेज आया है।
यही बात है। अच्छा आदमी है वो। जब इंडिया पाकिस्तान के वॉर के बारे में वीडियो बनाया तब मैं देखा। नॉर्मली जब वो इंस्टाग्राम पे कौन सा इन्फ्लुएंसर क्या बक रहा है, मैं एकदम डिसइंटरेस्टेड हो जाता हूँ, मैं नहीं देखता वो वीडियोस। भाई मुझे नहीं
सेम
जानना।
सेम सेम।
इंडिया पाकिस्तान अभी तो सीज फायर का भी चल रहा है। अभी तो न्यूज़ सबसे बड़ा आज तक की गांड मार ली। आज तक के रिपोर्टर्स बोल रहे हैं कि पहले तो बोलते हैं अपडेट दो, फिर फेक न्यूज़ देके बोलते हैं कि फेक न्यूज़ क्यों दिया। देखा तुमने वो क्लिप? रिपोर्टर
हाँ हाँ।
सामने से बोल दिया कि मतलब ऐसा हुआ है। अरे बाप रे बाप।
आज तक के लोग तो भाई आज तक और जी न्यूज के लोग तो थोड़े ज्यादा प्रिडिक्टिव पर्सन है। जिस दिन बोला फेक न्यूज था, नेक्स्ट दिन ही वहां पे अटैक हो गया, सिर्फ कराची वाला वो पोर्ट वाला केस को छोड़ के।
हम्म
भाई क्या पीते हैं वहां पे लोग?
कराची पोर्ट
प्रिडिक्शन
वाला।
कर रहे हैं भाई,
वही। और
प्रिडिक्शन कर रहे हैं भाई।
और वहाँ पे आदमी को भेज दिया कैमरा लेके और माइक लेके कि जाओ तुम वॉर जोन पे जाकर रिपोर्ट करो। फिर वहाँ पे होस्ट चिल्ला रही है कि लाइट ऑफ करिए वरना आपके ऊपर मोबाइल बोल रहा हूँ, मिसाइल गिरा देंगे वो लोग। अरे भाई रे यार, तुम लोग व्यूज़ के लिए तुमने इंसान की जान मतलब रख दी लाइन पे कि जाओ मरो।
काफी
लेकिन
डेडिकेटेड लोग हैं, ये तो मानना पड़ेगा।
लेकिन बात है कि वो लोग
रेस्पॉन्सिबल भाई, रेस्पॉन्सिबल।
अपने मर्जी से तो गए नहीं होंगे रिपोर्टर्स, उनको कहा गया होगा कि तुम लोग जाओ।
I mean
हाँ
they
भाई।
have to follow the
प्रोटोकॉल।
company's policy, right? अगर उनका हायर अप्स बोल रहा है कि जाओ वहां पे, तो जाना ही पड़ेगा।
यस।
वरना अगर कोई बड़ी कंपनी
बरखा लेवल
भागती है।
रिपोर्टिंग भाई, बरखा लेवल रिपोर्टिंग।
चलो
30 हो गया भाई,
गाइस।
2:30 हो
अभी
गया।
सब सेटल होने के बाद तो अभी भी लोगों को चाहिए और वॉर चाहिए। हम लोगों में क्या है, वॉर मॉन्गरिंग क्यों कर रहे हैं भाई लोग?
ये क्योंकि वो लोग अभी तक हील नहीं हुआ है वो वोंड। वो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि नहीं, जो अटैक हुआ है अभी तक इनफ
People are
जस्टिस नहीं है।
insanely stupid or privileged.
या
That's what I think. I mean, like you have to be like something must be wrong with you in your head to actually want war,
या
any side.
या
क्योंकि yes,
I mean we have
just
achieved a
saying
lot, man. We have
it
achieved a lot.
डू यू नो व्हाट
How
दो?
mu-
इफ योर
do
फैमिली
you want a full blown war or what, man?
इफ
I'm
योर
seeing people. I'm seeing Twitter replies of people like that. Yeah, this is a weak sign of our country. I mean, what are you smoking, brother?
it's like your family is not involved in the war. If they were, you would ask for a ceasefire and you would be like end
हम्म।
this war.
there are people who are living in Kashmir or like in the border, near border areas.
Yeah.
They actually know what really goes on in a war. Like people who have
Yeah.
lost their lives in Pooch when Pakistan like dropped that shelling. So those people would actually know what's the consequences of war. It's very
Yeah.
easy and very like for us to be saying कि हाँ हाँ war करा दो कोई दिक्कत नहीं दिल्ली में बैठ के हैदराबाद में बैठ के it's very easy for us to say यहाँ war करा दो क्योंकि consequences हमें नहीं झेलने पड़ेंगे but जो war torn areas है उनकी तो पूरी life खत्म हो गई people are very stupid
and people are not seeing that we aren't the ones that we took some casualties but not that much that we have to doom ourselves that we have done nothing. So people are, I don't know what they're smoking, man. I don't know what they're smoking.
They just want drama, bro.
Fine.
But they might have boring life.
This war has proven people are too much high on adrenaline nowadays.
They were always, bro.
All right, guys. I think it's time to go. It's 2:32 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bro.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye भैया.
Bye, bye. All right, it was fun.
Bye.
Bye. All right, it's time to end the stream. Bye bye. People are saying India should launch nuke. पाकिस्तान के न्यूक खराब है. मेरी तरह आपका भी स्टमक बिग हो गया. Did you just body shame me, Abhijit Rai? It's not a good thing to do. Don't body shame me. I'm going to the gym, okay? Anyway, bye bye. The stream is done for now. I will see you next Sunday. So, bye bye.